Right here, talking about the next episode here, transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Needs to hang out, and then shirt, pretty tight, but it's because of course it's summer, it's hot. You know, can't be wearing black. Walking around outside right now because it's very hot. So yeah, trying to find other shirts. Go to buy more shirts eventually. You know, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of other clothes. We'll go get them. But anyway, here we are doing videos videos where I basically react to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt that are response to comments I made against the screen caps that are response to comments I made against the Deviant lifestyle, and against the Deviant lifestyle, and a few other things. Trigger warning. So we got a little bit of a the phlegm there, a little congestion, frog in the throat there. So watch out for that. You know, here. But yeah, where are we? Yeah, that was hate mail part 23. All right, we continue on with the unfortunately badly taught person with the psychological issues. Let's go. Hold on. They're back up. 22. Use male pronouns. I missed. Hate mail. Cat Zoom update hate mail? What? That isn't Cat Zoom update hate mail. What are we doing in here? K is after H. We are somewhere else. How did I get here? I don't want to be here. That's the wrong one. That is the wrong one. Okay, yeah. It's a very special episode of some stuff, apparently. Hate mail, part 23. Hate mail. All right. There we are. Hate mail, part 23. Hate mail, part 24. Okay, 23. Wait. Should we go back further? No. This is the wrong one? Wait a minute. Well, no, this is the one this is the one right here. This is the one. Okay. All right. That we did last time on the extra video. 22. Well, 23, we'll get to 23 again. Yeah, there we go. Person says, I expect to understand your opinion. However, I believe the people should keep the same energy and smile with the same people who successfully overturned Roe V Wade, which is a bullcrap loophole for to kill babies. Decided to successfully overturn Loving versus Virginia, which I don't know anything about. That's not the same stuff at all. Oberfeld versus Hodges, not the same stuff, I'm pretty sure. And civil rights that ensure the protection of women and other vast minorities like they are trying to do right now. Tell me if they're actually pro-life. But yeah, here's the problem. Those are different things. Most likely different things. Yeah, so bad though. In other words, how would you feel if your right just destroyed tomorrow? Yeah, abortion was never right. You on here? You will keep saying that abortions have a lot of dangerous risks. They do, because it's killing people and stopping a natural process. Damaging the uterus. Not cool. But the guns are reform laws. So yeah, but unfortunately, guns can help fight against other guns. Abortion does nothing but alleviate misplaced fear. Kill children. So now let's go. Not worried about dangerous risks of that. Everything in the world has risks and pros and cons. Not just abortions. God told us that those who have been sinned do not have the right to cast stones upon others. No matter how great or small the sin is, a sinner is a sinner. Oh, that's true. Who I dictate lives like I created them or something. Well, a person who wants them to do better. Yeah. Many people believe that women are responsible for their own babies. Yeah. But the government is also responsible. But if the government fails to support the women, family, they'll be quick to blame the parents, even though they forced that woman and child. Forced. When a child be in that position of, having to, women having to take care of that child that you made, most likely, willingly. Okay, continue. In reality, the government cannot handle self-responsibility for their own people themselves. Those ironic parties that these people who run the government and claim to be pro-life only seek abortions if they're young, innocent children or mistresses needed. Well, that does happen, but it's still wrong. Continue on here. I don't know about you, but that's not pro-life. No, it isn't. That's just pro-power, control, dictate others. But someone's saying it only happens to them. They're all an exception. That's not right either. A woman gets abortion or whatever reason, apart from medical abortion, she must be executed or greatly persecuted. She shouldn't do that anyway. It's not right. Will they overturn Roe versus Simmons in case a child decides to get an abortion? Will they just wait until their 18th birthday? For them, to only rule one valid reason to abort only provides that they believe that they should decide when women should abort. Right? They're supposedly going against abortion. Well, that's completely fair and non-sexist. It's very unfair and sexist. If they're willing to love their neighbor, even if they have an abortion, they're not of God at the moment. Yeah, true, but some of that stuff anyway. Abortion is wrong, so we agree with that. They always assume that a woman is getting an abortion because they do not want to take responsibility. Often it is that. Because you want to hear, people have to remember that multiple people who have been sexually abused still choose to give life for their baby freely without force. The key word is choice. That's what pro-choice is actually about, other than, of course, killing babies. You want to hear the right to choose whether to kill or not kill. Abortions are really not an easy choice, and it should be not a choice at all. That's why they need help to heal. They're not about killing babies for the sake of birth control. Often it is. After forgetting to use protection, often it is. Then there is someone who wants to avoid responsibility. And that is someone who wants to avoid responsibility. And those people are pro-abortionists. Also, people who are pro-life are pro-choice too, but they are only pro-choice when it comes beneficial to them. Because they say they are. They say they are. All I have to say to the people who are or claim to be pro-life, please keep that same no abortion no matter what. Even if I hope not, but stuff happens so fast, the young child or loved one may depend on that in the future through life. It's just the practice what you preach concept for me. I don't know about you and everyone else though. But yeah, I'm very angry that stuff is gone because they were told that stuff is awesome and important, but it's not. It's dangerous. That here next. I say, seeing as abortion was never a right, trying to compare being able to get one to actual civil rights doesn't work. I also will always fight against abortion and any other sin. That's what Christian is supposed to do. So it says, if you're against abortions, that's more than fine. I'm not saying that abortion is the most righteous. Okay, cool. I'm saying abortion is the most righteous thing a woman can do. I'm not trying to convince you that abortion is right or whatever. I'm not saying that abortion should be a first solution. It shouldn't be a solution at all. In fact, I believe that everything else should be considered at first hand. All I'm saying is that this may affect everyone despite gender, race, culture, sexual orientation, bullcrap. No matter how young or old anyone is, this can affect anybody through lies, sensationalism, through fiat. Yep. And as Christians, we are supposed to help them, not bash them. I don't know if you know that, but it matters what the LGBTQ community and vast minorities get as much discrimination as women who consider or abort or consider abortions. All I'm saying is, don't get surprised when they return other cases too. That's all. The cases that are very different than the one with Roe V Wade. Because I'm trying to say they're the same. And someone quotes me saying, if you don't want to have a child, don't do the one thing that creates them. Well spoken. Says the person. Yeah. And I say, thanks. And so I said, don't give up the day job. And I say, I won't. My views are still controversial. They might not get monetized. So it's not to eliminate your assault. I don't know if I can use that word. Eliminate assault. And I said, that's impossible. Well, they can't reduce it by teaching women to hurt themselves or men not to get desperate. How do you get rid of forced choice? So here's the deal. What is forced choice? Forced choice. What do you mean? It ain't a choice if it's forced, right? What's his name? It's really sad to see. What's going on here? Forced choice. Yeah, all the time. I say, what is that? It was mentioned in the sermon. Forced choice. I don't like the sound of that. The sound of that, it's not a choice if it's forced. Continue on. You can't choose not to have sex. I say that you can't choose not to have sex. Of course they want to choose that. That's how it goes. Someone says, can't you shut up? And I say, no, you must hear the truth. Well, homegirl comes back. Psychologically damaged, homegirl comes back. Yep. Because of course, when Roe v. Wade was overturned, guess what? She came back with God is pro-choice and pro-life people are not for life. They are pro-control. Transgender is when a person is born with a gender opposite of the sex characteristics normally associated with that gender. No, it's when they learn that they believe that their gender, their identity is different than their biological sex. They have to change their lie about the biological sex to do it. They don't have to do that. So it says, Matthew, she says, Matthew 19:12 says, you need some weather. We are transgender. No, they're not. That's deformed.